Sunday morning and we're in the yard. So you saw me load this one in the other episode. So pretty glad that we got all that squared away before we come into work this morning with all the frost and the snow. So we're going to get a cup of tea on, check the movement order and get a bit of grit on the frame. Hey pal,
You alright?
hey mate, how are you? You alright?
Yeah.
How did it go this year?
Alright.
Good. So off and out. Sorry? Did we leave the machine down there? Did Johnny take his shoe? Well, that has gone very well. Excellent. A good site that work, good entrance. You'll see a bit of this place. That is going to be massive when it's finished. It's going to be absolutely massive. I understand it's all going to be industrial. There you go, they're getting another one in there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So I got Mark to move the blocks because as a digger operator he moves blocks more than I do. But also give me a chance to just keep an eye on the traffic and things like that. Obviously this is a brand new link road. I've never even been down here before and it's immaculate. It's there's no cars on it, people aren't really using it because it's here for the industrial. It's not here really for people's convenience. Well, I'm impressed, I've got to say. Next job, all nicely defrosted now. Give it a bit of a sweep off. The raker buckets are all strapped in the skip. 4 chains on the dumper. 4 chains on the digger. Locking pin, as always. I've got an interesting one now, just had a look at it. I'm just going to turn round to come in on my good side because they're trying to get it in on the wrong side. It's like a really sharp corner and it's not going to go in. So the boys are there, so there's banksman and what have you, so we should be, it's going to be time, it'll fit in. We were on all this when it got redeveloped. Let's try my regular classes. I think we'll be alright. Which is best? Okay. In fact, when I was a baby lorry driver, I went in there when there was a Matalan. I was working for them on the agency, and this little mini Arctic got stuck. The policeman, doing policemen we used to walk around on foot. They come and help me. They helped me get it. He spotted me so I could get out. You can imagine. I laughed. It wasn't flipping funny at the time. I tell you, it was quite stressful. See, you know, this is where you learn how to manage your stress by doing silly things like that. There's a massive industrial site there. Can we not go in there? Here they are. They're all here. I'll get the beacons on. This is, I think it's going to be tricky, this. So I need to get over to come over, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Axle weight. What are you saying? What, like that? Get it off. That was fairly painless. The two machines off. We're like, oh look, quick, come here, quick. Oh my goodness, what's up? There's a scratch on the door. But fair enough, needs to be reported. So that went in easy enough. Backed in easy enough, come off. Yeah, okay. It's one of them that looked worse than it was. So off to Cumbria now. I just had a quick look through the sat nav because we're in Kirby. It's a bit of a toss up whether to go under the tunnel or over the bridge, but it's saying go over the bridge. So I can do that. Getting a bit wet and slutchy now. Normally back around that corner. We're just skidding around this a little bit too much there, and I thought discretion is the better part of valor. It's skinny now, just coming off here. Come on. It's only a tiny incline. And we're back. That's it. All ready again for tomorrow. This one's going to Haydock and I'm taking out a big 30 tonner, so that makes sense. It's been a good day, it's been an interesting day today, plenty to do, plenty to think about with the snow and the ice, but we've managed to stay safe. I'm glad it's dark. The lorry looks like it's been to Kazakhstan. You wouldn't think I'd wash that. You really wouldn't, but I did. So that's us for another day. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, folks. Take care. Good night. Tuesday morning. We're away again. It's still frosty, but it stopped snowing. Got a bit more sleet. Got a bit of thaw in the night, but it's gone cold again now. So we need to be careful today. We're doing this and taking away a 30 tonner from the same site. So I think that's going to be a bit of a muddy exercise. We shall see. Well, that was an adventure, I've got to say. That digger would not go up them ramps. It would not do it. Oh, what a flipping laugh, honestly. Tried everything. Tried putting a bit of grit, drying it all the deck off, tried rubber matting, which is utterly useless, believe me, I knew it would be. Tried scratching the ice off the ground near where it worked, just not a thing, not our thing. So I had to back it on. It's a big digger for backing on that. When she went on in the end. So we're in a tricky spot. Well, not that tricky. If you look where that 5 ton digger is, I need to go left round there, but with this lorry I need that little black Fiesta moving, so phone calls have been made and we have to wait, and hopefully we'll be able to get in soon. Well, that were grim. The job I were going to do, they're not there today, so I can't do a job when they're not there. So I got diverted to come and get this 13 tonner I've got on from St Helens, and it were we can't find the buckets. Do you know what? I'd rather dig a digger out than look for the buckets. This site here is massive. It's absolutely massive. The last thing you want to do is root round here looking for a digger bucket. It must be, oh, I can't even count them, something like 15 machines on here. But to the credit, they found them, and one of the lads fetched them over, put it in a perfect spot, perfect for folding it up with all the other ones. So we escaped. It's fine. One of our jockeys, it's one of our diggers, but I don't know if he's one of our men. You'll recognise him. No. So we're good. Let's ring Stuart now and give him the good and bad news.
Hi, pal.
Oh yeah, I've got them all.
You're a fucking superstar.
just well, don't, that's the good news. Bad news, there's a pipe gone on the hitch somewhere.
Right.
So it's not the quick hitch, but it's definitely the hitch. And
Right.
it's hissing out. They flatly to accept that it was them that did it. They said, we've had one of our fitters out. He did it, and he bent the step as well.
Alright, so double bubble charger.
Yeah, they're swearing blind that it was that our fitter did it. but
Alright.
and I couldn't get him to argue any other way. You know, they were helpful with everything else, so
Yeah.
you know, but as soon as I said, oh, my boss said we're gonna have to charge you, all of a sudden they snapped to.
Jeez. Well, bother. Alright then, pal, I'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit, pal. Bye bye.
She's back. Probably cleanest one in here at the moment. Look at trailer. Good grief. Well, I'm hoping rain will wash it a bit cleaner. The power wash is all frozen up still at the moment, so we'll have to hang on. But I think by tomorrow it'll have defrosted. So hopefully I might be able to just give that a quick blast before I take my Moxie to Bromborough. So it's been a very interesting day today. That flipping digger. Right, it's been a laugh. We'll just take my Anderson lead out. Don't leave Anderson leads in overnight. Any excuse, don't give the lorry any excuse to drain its battery. So, for a very wet and muddy Tuesday, good night folks. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. Good morning, Wednesday morning. Looks like the rain sort of washed the trailer a bit. Well, the power wash is working again now, so might stand a fighting chance of getting this thing washed today. Hey, look, it's there too. It looked like it looks quite clean on camera. Believe me, it's not. That's been a busier day than I thought it would be. So we've not really had much time for shooting footage today. But we got this mad thing back from Bromborough, and we took a Moxie down there and met a friend of mine, Jonny Masters, from they were sort of like know each other from Instagram and mutual friends, and I got to meet him and his dad today, so they were even brilliant. Yeah, right, but now I have to get that off. Come on. Turn the fan out, make myself a fucking thing. Now, I learned a thing today, I've got to say, I'm very pleased about. When this is in park, you can't operate levers. See? Nothing at all. It's not going anywhere because it's in park. But what I didn't know is that when I parked this up at Bromborough today, when I put it on the trailer, I just nudged it off, just like that. You can't even tell that it's not in gear. But when you want to do that, you take the brake off, the neutral is blinking. It's blinking because it isn't in neutral, it's a false neutral. So if you feel it, there's a notch there, you feel it, now it's in proper neutral, you can operate the blade and track it forwards and back. So I've only just found that out today, and we've had a few people complaining that the things won't go into gear. Now that is what it is, you know, so that's even regular dozer operators are saying that's a bit of a thing. So there you go, who knew? So let's get her off, come on. The thing with dozers is, you know, that's just a big heavy tracks. And it doesn't pay to be wheeling them off the trailer because it just hammers your timbers to pieces. You know, it's just gone off a bit there. Can you see how much of a good view on that camera that is? That's excellent, and when you're going in reverse it's even better. Might see you later when I'm parking it up. So I've still got my foot on the decelerator because I don't fancy damaging my trailer when it goes over the balance point. So there you go, first balance point. There you go, second one. That's it. slow and steady wins the race. We're not here to batter the trailers into the ground, you know.
More sweeping up to do. Well, it's only wet dust, so let's get on. That's us. Wednesday night done. That's turned out a lot easier than I thought it would. And we've got to drive up to Cumbria tomorrow, so that's okay. We can't quite get to the wash, but we've cleaned off as best we can, oiled all the chains, and really, it's like I said, it's just wet dust. You know, it'll all clean up in the end. So it's all in good nick, and all the tyres are right, and all that. That's what we really need. So it doesn't matter if it looks a bit muddy today. It will soon be right again. So, time to go home. Tracy's birthday tonight, so that's a bigger priority. Okay folks, good night. See you all later. Take care. Thursday morning, and we're on a day out. Let's get this old girl. She's been up in Penrith, so we're in my favourite lorry park, T-Bay. Love it here, really like it. So while we're here, you see this bucket, see how it's shaped. That's why you don't put those kind of buckets on side on, because if you try to put a single chain over the hitch, it'll rock. So these are the kind of buckets you need to pull fore and aft, pull to the rear and pull from the front. If you notice, but anyway, it's still a positive fit. It doesn't matter if you've secured it like that. That is completely appropriate for the DVSA. We've talked about it with the people at our checkpoint. So yeah, nice old machine. Runs really nice. I know it's got a couple of scratches on it. Got it. Gosh, it runs well, and it goes up the tracks a lot. It goes up the ramps a lot better than that other thing. Look how well they dug it out as well. In this time of year, that's took a bit of effort to do that. Much appreciated. So this is my movement order, and that's the instructions that you get to work out where you're going to go. Fantastic. It's quite hard to change them pages with one hand, and actually dimensions, your axle weights. Somebody was asking me about the axle weights on the drive and everything. There you go, that's what they are. But that's the movement order. That's the one that's agreed with the police, agreed with all these people. Hang on, there's a list of them. That's the authorities that we've agreed it with there. All these people have all been agreed and have all been informed where we're going, and that's the indemnity for it there. So I'm from Preston. This is where I grew up, and so the movement order is taking us off there, and it's going up that big steep hill there, and then it's going to take us down New Hall Lane, which is as urban as you can get, and it's taking us down the dual carriageway that runs through the centre of Preston. Fantastic. Well, the word was please avoid the profile pins, so I think we've done that, and that's us. Job done. We're back. As soon as we're in Southport, we found one on the way back. One of Tony's, from Tony's job that he's on with at the moment. Yet another clean machine from Tony Coyd. Not bad, is it? Not bad at all. So we've got this, and then we've got a massive move to do for tomorrow. Let's get it sorted out. So that's Thursday done, and this is my mega move for tomorrow. I've got my big chains out because I've got a 6-ton dumper to do after this, and then a 225, so I might as well keep them out because that's what I'm going to be using for all of those things tomorrow. So they've still got a locking pin in, it's on the other side, it's only a little 80, so oddly I never knew this. It was somebody mentioned it on TikTok, reversing ride on rollers up the ramps. Do you know what? They go up so much easier. They really do. And that was something I learned on TikTok. So there you go. Well, so that's Thursday done. That's Paul over there. Can you see him? He's got a Voltron at the moment. And but I've got to go to the office because I've got to get this downloaded. So better get cracking. Get in van and get over there. So good night, folks. Hopefully see you all tomorrow. Good night. Friday morning, and we're back with second mega move. You can see why I kept them chains out. They work perfectly on that, and they're going to be brilliant for the job after. So let's get on, change this for the next one. Well, I wish all the moves were that easy. So easy, I haven't left. There's an issue with access, so we're not going there today. Well, not with this digger anyhow. Check around, checking the cameras, checking the mirror. Put the bucket down. Mark your territory. Damage, so it's a zero swing, turn it on your good side. If you see that 2-foot the way that it is, because it's such a little one, it sits in there pitching like that a lot easier than trying to stand it up. But there's a problem with that, is that when you crowd it up, if you're not careful, the 2-foot, you can see it, the 2-foot, if I crowd it up to shut the hitch, the 2-foot will bounce and bang on the dipper. As you can see, that's happened many times before, and these are working diggers, they're not shore diggers, and dipper arms get scratched, but you can avoid it. And it does surprise me when I see machine operators who don't seem to notice this. So if you don't, I apologise if you know this already, but this is more of a thing for low loader drivers rather than machine operators. So shut the quick hitch, turn it off, and crowd it. You're still crowding it like that. You see what I mean? I know that it's not tipped upside down like you normally see, but it is still crowding. You're crowding the hitch right against the dipper. Let's have a look. Has it shut it? Yes, see, you can see it's shut. So there you go. Like we say, we'll come round. I know let's stay operating over the attachments rather than operating in the thoroughfare in the yard where people are shambling around. Now obviously you can't test the hitch by turning it all the other way and seeing if it'll fall off or not. But we're only tracking off here. And just track off. We've got work to do. Friday. I'm in the test track at Leyland. It's got that 160 to get off. But I need to go where that skip lorry is, if you can see him in the mirror. So we'll give him a minute. And then we're off to go and get a little 5-tonner, and that'll probably be us. What did he say? You shouldn't wear your coat inside. You'll not feel the benefit. It's certainly a thing that my mum used to say. Well, I've just been in at JT's, and you want to keep the digger. So that's worked out really well today. Out of 3 jobs that 3 of the jobs that we're going to do today have been cancelled through one reason or another. And access, they wanted to keep it, and they wanted to keep it again. With diggers are that popular that they don't want to give them back. That's it. Friday night, first week back, done. Washed at last. Wow. That needed doing. Did it ever. Must have about a ton of muck come off that then. So I think the camera lens needs washing as well, but it looks quite cool, so I'm going to leave it. So that's us. We'll be back on Monday. A couple of small machines and then we're off. So that's us. Thank you for watching, folks. We'll see you all next week. Good night.